What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more rock, indeed. This is a hard one to classify. This is from an album I absolutely love. As it turned out, it was a one-off. This group only released one studio album. They may have appeared on some other, EPs or something that I'm not so sure of. But this is an album from the early 2000s on Alternative Tentacles. Shout out to Jello Biafra. But this is an English band, female vocalist. I don't know the full composition of the group, but it's Iowaska. And they had this really interesting sound. If you go look at the Discogs page for them, you'll see that I commented, or maybe it's on the album rather than on the page for the band itself. But I basically said, it's this really interesting fusion of sort of neo-hippie vibes mixed with punk rock, mixed with the sort of metal sound. And the tune that we're going to listen to right now called Woman, it has sort of this dub, kind of almost like mellow ska vibes. So they're definitely a very musically, sonically complex group. As I said, I think they only made one album and then, moved on to other things, so that happens sometimes, but, in cases like that, it's still this, gem that just sits as this historical artifact. So like I said, we're going to listen to a tune from Iowaska's Vine of Souls, and this is a tune called Woman, which, as I said, has a bit of a dub sound, so here we go. And some of their lyrics, the first track, Modernate, I'll come back and react to that. And maybe Big Deal Get Real. There's a lot on the album worth reacting to. But the first one has a sort of pagan women, sort of riding in the night vibe. Let's go. Yeah, definitely dub vibes. It's tasty, man. Be like culture shock or something until you hear the singer. It's like, wait, that's not Dick. Sedated by society, trying to set free. I forgot to. I ripped it already, so it's not in my player. This is what the album looks like. I do like the artwork, shout out to that. And again, I think you can sort of see the kind of neo-hippie mixed with sort of punk, dub vibes, right? I like the drums,
expressive and long, terms of recognition of the different kind, believe it or not, be expressed.
Real ethereal, otherworldly sort of vibe too. It's psychedelic dub. In a man's world, know what I mean. In a man's world, know what I mean. It's a man's world, know what I mean. It's a fighting thing. Let me hear you sing, sing. Fighting thing. Let me hear you sing, sing. It's a fighting thing, 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 thing. Hey, like I said, it's got some ska too, right? The song feels really relevant right now in the country I live in. I'll leave it at that. Shout out to the lead singer. I love her voice. Hey. The drummer, sort of flourishes and rolls and the high percussion, that sort of jazzy, hitting the hats and the cymbals. We're barely halfway. I thought we were moving in on the end. We got a couple minutes left.
Not just as created me and you.
There's a couple songs on this album where she goes into some spoken word or like talk singing.
Does he really know best? Does he really know best?
In many cases, no. Again, very like psychedelic in its stylings. It's like dub on mushrooms. Feels very crushing 20 years after it was written. And of course, you know, it spoke to history when it came out. Like, there's very few times or places in human history this song would not apply to. I like these faster ska parts. Indeed. I like that haunting sort of vocal on the way out too. Like I said, shout out to the whole band, but especially the singer. I love her voice. I don't know if, like who wrote all the tracks. It's not up here on my wall. I thought it was, so I actually don't know where the liner notes to this are. I was very good over the years about always trying to keep my CDs, or you know, in the cases where I had vinyl, like keep it all intact, keep all the materials together. But the liner notes for this album have sort of, oh, what am I saying? It's right fucking there. What am I talking about? I'm a piece of shit. You're probably like looking at it like, pretty sure, isn't that it right up there? I'll look in the comments, or I'll write in the comments afterward, because I don't want to spend like time taking that down. But regardless, shout out to the lead singer, shout out to the whole band. Who knows what they're up to these days? But the legacy they left is super dope. Like I said, I'm gonna come back for Modronic and Big Deal Get Real, if not some others. Eye in the Sky is also super dope. And again, a lot of these songs like continue to be relevant, if not more so, which is a testament to like good writing and just good music in general. Is that it eventually becomes sort of timeless because the themes and the issues that it speaks to, you know, are sort of imminently human and sort of, you know, relate to the modern human condition at the very least. So anyway, let me know if you're a fan of this group. Let me know if you'd like to hear more reactions. As I said, I think there's going to be a few more, even if I don't hear that directly. But yeah, I would like to hear if any of you know this band and you're fond. Other than that, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.